Okay, so I'm going to try something a little bit different today because my intuition has been at me all morning to try this. I'm going to do a general read for the collective and see where it takes us using more than one card, and see if my ADHD can stay on track. For anyone that hasn't been at my channel before, my name is Sin. I am an Indigenous person from the stolen lands now known as Australia. I happen to have ADHD and autism and complex post-traumatic stress disorder, which makes me neurodivergent. And I'm also queer as fuck. So, my sun is Aquarius, my rising is Pisces, my moon is Scorpio. But Pisces really dominates my chart. So that's a bit about me. Now, let's pull some oracle cards and see what happens. So today I'm using the deck by an Etsy store called Hand Me That Pencil. And the deck is called The Naked Truth. So as I said, it's oracles, so we're going to start with some oracles. So I'm going to split the deck and see what we come up with as a collective message today. It's not planetary. All right, let's see. Okay, one more. The weather's a bit all over the place here in southwest Darra country. We've had some really warm days recently, and then shit. I get really excited when I can take off my jumper and just wear a t-shirt. But again, I'm in a jumper and a beanie, so it's cold today. Probably not as cold as some other places in the world, but for Sin, it's cold. All right, let's see what cards are going to come out today. Okay. So we've got the Sabotage card. So my feeling is that there's people in the collective, like myself, that sabotage themselves. So like what I know for myself, joy is a very scary thing, right? It's not meant to be. It's meant to be a joyous thing, right? But I think the scary thing about joy is losing it. And I'm feeling that this is a pretty common theme for people that have lived with like complex trauma and things like that. But this card is asking us to cut away negativity, because as you can see, like, the image is a person actually putting a sword through their own chest. That it's self-destructive. It's like detonating your own life. And think this card's really reminding us that if we can embrace, is embrace the right word? If we can feel comfort in the pain, right, which sadly is a thing, we need to understand that in order to feel that discomfort, pain, and stuff like that, that there is the opposite that exists and that we are entitled to. And that opposite is joy, love, safety. And when you've had an experience, when you've had multiple experiences throughout your life where love, joy, safety is conditional on you hiding who you are, you masking to fit in, you pushing your own needs away, is it really any wonder that we find a sense of comfort in the damage that that's done? Because it's a familiarity, right? And the opposite is not familiar to us. So we tend to decide without even realizing that it's safer to not even dream of having the good stuff. And that when the good stuff does come into our life, subconsciously we push it away. Subconsciously we do things that create a space of confusion, mistrust, all the rest of it. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the first card. Let's see what else comes out. Actually, bottom of the deck is opponent, which sometimes we are our own opponent. I kind of look at this card as the different parts of ourselves that oppose each other. But this can also represent somebody else in your life that you feel is an opponent. But what this recommends as a counter effect to this is having good discussions, airing stuff out, honesty, integrity, giving each other grace, or giving those different parts of yourself grace. All right, let's do a shuffle and see what else comes out. And then I'll pull some tarot to clarify some of these to see if it gives us any more information on... Ooh. Okay, we've got adrift. As you can see, the person on this card is kind of just like floating, having a bit of a floaty float. And it's, I guess, looking for direction. Now I can see how this applies for me at the moment because of the issues that I'm having within the disability sector after my vocally standing up for Palestine and being blacklisted by a lot of the orgs in my local area. It's kind of left me feeling like, oh, I need to find a new direction in my life. And I'm wondering how many other people are in a similar position, being that we are a transformative justice collective. And I guess this is really saying it's time to get into our imaginations and act on any visions that we're having about our future or potential direction to move in, finding a destination. But also for me, one thing I know about destinations is you can be looking for a particular destination for your mental health, for your work, for your love life, for family, for maybe it's a holiday. And oh, I just want to draw to the compass because it takes me back to when my dad died 10 years ago. Really feeling like I'd lost my compass in this world. He was who I looked to for direction morally and ethically and things like that. And I guess how it took me a really long time to kind of be able to find my own destination for me and where I stand on things. And that has required me to use my imagination and have a little bit of vision for myself and my future and my present. And without actually losing touch with the fact that my dad was my compass, and that even though he's not here physically, he still guides me all the time. All right, let's see what's on the bottom. All right, we've got surrender. I've been learning a lot about surrender this year. Recalibrating the way I think about time, the way that I think about energy, the way that I think about conflict. Part of me has had to surrender to the unknown. And I think we might all be kind of in a space like that at the moment. We can see so very fucking clearly the way in which society is failing us all, some more than others. I think we can see by this stage of the ramped up genocide in Palestine that what we've been doing is falling on deaf ears at a structural level, at where the power lies, where the global power lies. And we've always known that's the case, but it's just very blatant right now, yeah? But I'm taking this as like ancestors asking us to surrender to what we deep down know. Surrender to moving differently, surrender to, like I said, navigating the unknown, moving through not quite knowing what's going to happen, and being okay with not knowing what's going to happen. It's about letting go of control. And as a complex trauma survivor, I like to be able to control my environment, because for so long I could not control my environment. But by controlling my environment, I am creating blocks for myself as well. But if you have relationships in your life where there is a level of conflict, or just not being on the same page as someone, this card's saying that, you know, that it might be time to negotiate and compromise. Keep those lines of communication open. Maintain hope and faith, but also fuck hope. And own your shit. Own your shit. And maybe it's time to extend an olive branch. I don't know. How about we draw some tarot to see what more information we can get. So today I'm using the Pulp Tarot deck. I can't remember where it's from, but the oracle I will tag in the description of the video. Now, like, apply these to whatever area of your life you feel like you need to apply it to. I can see how this could apply to many areas of people's lives. So just take it how it resonates and apply it where you feel it fits in your life, if it fits. If it doesn't fit, then that's okay too. You know, some of it might fit, some of it might not, and that's okay, because it is a general reading and not a specific reading, so it's unlikely that everything that comes up will be about you. Okay, let's try and get a clarifier for the Sabotage, see exactly what's going on with that one. Clarifier for Sabotage. Now, just pointing out for some of you, because as my intuition hits me, I'll say it. This could be like a timeline. This could be a timeline for something in your life. Sabotage could be a past energy, and surrender could be a current or future energy. Because energy is fluid, so that means, and time is a social construct and has been colonized, so this could be something that applies to you in the future. This could be something that applies to you in the past. It could be current. just take it as it resonates, hey? Okay, we got 5 of Wands. So, 5 of Wands is, as you can see on the card, there's like all these people with sticks or wands, and it looks like they're battling each other. So it could be that there was energetically a conflict created which sabotaged something that is going on in your life. Wands are kind of they're a fire energy, so they're you know, action and passion and drive, things like that. So this could be something on an interpersonal level that has been sabotaged. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands, which means like this has been really, really heavy. It's been a massive weight on your shoulders, and you're basically at the point now where you are ready to lay the burdens down. It's just closing out a cycle, getting ready for a new cycle to begin, yeah? Now let's look at the opponent. Whoa. Okay, so we got 3 cards out for the opponent to clarify it. We've got the Judgment card. So Judgment is an awakening type card, like you're waking up to a different way of seeing things, a different way of existing, a different way of being. Judgment's not, I'm judging you, or anything like that. It's more about a spiritual awakening, a breakthrough with how you navigate life type of thing. 3 of Pentacles talks about building a solid foundation with other people, working together, which, you know, this card does say, have discussions, overcome obstacles, find strength in truth. And then the Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups is a new beginning. So it could be that this opponent, whether it's an internal battle or whether it's external, that there is a new beginning, an emotional new beginning, and this could be with a family member, this could be with a significant other, this could be with a child, this could be with a friend, this could be, yeah, but it's cups are water, and water is our internal emotions, yeah, but new beginning. And I quite like that the imagery has a dove on it, which kind of ties into there being a dove. Oh, where is it? There's a dove on this card. Anyway, let's see what we can get for adrift. Any direction, advice, anything important that we might need to know about adrift and finding direction, wisdom, happiness, using our imaginations. Let's see for a drift. Oh, okay, hang on. A whole heap came flying out then, and we don't want that many because that just is confusing. But yeah, for the opponent one, I'm seeing that there's like a transformation happening that's going to be moving into a building of something with others, one other person or multiple people. Pentacles are the really slow, solid, reliable type energy, so that's always a good sign that there's going to be a love-filled new beginning from that. Now, adrift. Okay, so we've got the Four of Pentacles, which can often signify holding back, that you're kind of holding back a little bit at the moment from, I guess, taking action that you might need to in order to find direction, to envision a destination for yourself. Let's see if there's anything else. Well, but from the energy here, it looks like the current feeling of being adrift is attached to a choice that's caused you sleepless nights and a lot of anxiety. That has been self-betraying, self-deceitful. I look at a lot of the Swords cards as self because it's thoughts, right? And I'm strongly getting that this Seven of Swords is about betraying self, abandoning self, lying to self, things like that. And that it caused a heartbreak for you, no matter what what circumstance you're applying this to. There was a level of heartbreak, which this is all starting to make a little bit more sense to me now, which could be why the surrender is coming in. It could be about surrendering to what needs to be done, what needs to be worked on, what needs to be healed. Surrendering to not knowing, surrendering to not having all the answers, and again, using that compass for direction to find the answers. So let's see what surrender is going to bring for us. What I really like about this oracle deck is they pretty much use, there's plants in all of them, but they're tattoos. So, and they'll tell you what the spiritual meaning of the plant tattoo is. Okay, so we got the Magician for surrender. So what I'm feeling with this is that surrendering is going to allow things to start flowing. Even if they don't flow in the way that you have envisioned for yourself, they are going to flow in the way that you need most, right? It can be about manifestation of things. It can be getting in touch with your own magic. Yeah. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for that one, because I'm being called to. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. So she's a really solid, reliable, smart, loving, caring, abundant person. Whether that's who you see yourself as or not. I definitely don't feel like a Queen of Pentacles, but some of you might. But yeah, I'm saying that, you know, surrendering to whatever it is you need to surrender into at the moment is going to help you find your magic and move into a Queen of Pentacles energy. All right, do I want to pull anything else right now? No, I might leave it there. But now that I've done this once, I might do it again. Let's see. Anyway, thanks for hanging with me.